Hey, it's Fran. Not in the lab. I'm in New York, back in my old stomping grounds, East Village, taking some me time to enjoy museums and, you know, walking the streets that I did back in my EH days. But I wanted to make a video because, a fair number of people have reached out and asked what's going on. I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. Am I okay? All that stuff. It's like, well, I'm just taking me time. I really had to take some time for myself. So that's what I'm doing. But the last couple weeks of trying to depressurize and get off the hamster wheel, I have been thinking about one thing, and that's that, over the weeks and months, I've been developing this idea that my channel, FranLab, has been de-algorithmed. De-algorithmed. New term. You heard it here first. Copyright, trademark. Yeah, de-algorithmed. This is what's happened to me. And not just me, but other people in the YouTubing world. I've heard it from other channels. But now it has a name, de-algorithmed. It's not like being banned. It's not shadow banned. There's no banning. I mean, I can post videos, I can make videos, I can put them up on my channel. I can say whatever I want. I'm not being censored. I simply have been taken out of the algorithm machine so that what I do is only seen by a loyal core of viewers and nobody else. And that's just the way it is. No matter what content I make, no matter what the topic, no matter how good it is, no matter how timely I think it is, it's just the same people are seeing all the videos and nobody else. So it's just a little box. I've been put in a little box, and it's very hard to take. I mean, 15 years of my life, a quarter of my lifetime spent doing this job, 1,400 videos, an incalculable number of hours. I feel like I've earned the right to be seen. I think I have, How many people do you know who've made 1,400 videos on YouTube? Quality videos, like handmade videos, not bullshit, formulaic, automated videos, but done one at a time, with tender loving care, by a real person videos. How many? Not many. I'm in fraction of a percent of the YouTube creators, just for the sheer volume. So, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like being a senior manager at a company for a decade, and then you come in to work one day and well, we want you to work just as hard, do the same job, keep pumping like you are, but now you're an intern and you've got 1/4 the salary, and good job. This is your reward. That's what it feels like. Well, that's what it is. It's a big demotion. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. If it's over, then I've got to find something else to do with my life. Because there's no point in making a video every day if my channel is shrinking every month, and if my viewership is shrinking every month. Because the trajectory of my channel is that in 12 months, nobody's going to be watching my videos at all, regardless of how many videos I make and regardless of how good they are, regardless of the content. My channel is like that shrinking dot on an old tube television set. I just see the entire world that I created, spent all these years, all this work building this big lab, and it's just shrinking down. It's not anything I do. It's not about the content. It's just the shrinking of the channel just because I've been de-algorithmed. And there's nothing I can do about it. This is the thing about it. This is the last part. This is the part that makes you crazy, because it's like some experiment where you shock an animal and then you reward an animal, and you shock an animal and you reward an animal, and they're not sure if the behavior they're doing is giving them the pellet or if the behavior they're doing is giving them the shocks. But if you don't make it clear and you just do both all the time, the animal just goes insane and just cowers in the corner, because without a clear direction, the animal doesn't know whether it's being rewarded or punished. And this is the way YouTube is. Am I being punished? For what? So it comes down to this last thing, that the only thing that I can think of, this is the only thing I can think of, is that YouTube had very quietly and really hadn't said anything since about that you could pay for views. And I made a video about it, pay to play. And I do wonder if the fact that I didn't pay to play is reflected in this year's precipitous drop in views, and the fact that since the springtime this year, no matter what content I make, it just won't be seen by anybody outside of a small core of loyal viewers who watch all my videos. It's the only thing I can think of, and it might be the reason why my channel and all the other YouTubers who similarly did not pay in every month for views, maybe this is what's happened. Maybe this is the quiet disappear for all the channels that didn't pay in. But if that's true, then this is just the shittiest way to go, because it didn't pay protection money. Is that really what it boils down to? Because I don't believe it's politics. People are going to say, oh, it's politics, France, politics. But no, YouTube doesn't do politics. YouTube goes where the money goes. It's all about dollars, dollar signs. It's really the only god of Google is money. So it's got to come down to some thing like that. More investigation. I may never find out why. It's just the whole thing might just be over and that's it. But if other people, if you hear, or if you got a channel where you've done the payola thing and turned around your channel's views, let me know about it. I'd like to know someone who's actually had a dramatic increase in views this year because they paid in. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get back. I mean, it seems pointless to crank out a video every day just to watch the views go down every week. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's why I'm here. Yeah, this is where I can think. My old stomping grounds. So, again, thanks everybody for your concerns. I know you're worried. I'm worried too. We're all worried. Not just about YouTube, but everything. It's a whole big mess, isn't it? Well, that's it. I'm Fran. I don't know when I'm going to get back to the lab, but question marks. Thanks.
Berserk. In my lab, it's where I work. That's what you're watching. Friend love. It's what I'm doing. Working at the bench again.